You know how they say that children have good intuitions about people, just kind of like dogs. Like if a dog doesn't trust someone, you should be, you know, look out. My great grandfather, I was terrified of him. I was super lovey with all of my other grandparents, hugs and kisses. I wouldn't go near him. And like, there's very few pictures of me with him. And which is one thing. But the other weird thing is that he had this like obsession with Disney World. And him and my great grandmother would go to Disney World all the time, like what seemed like once a month. And then when I talked to my grandmother, so that'd be her dad, she always said that like growing up, she always remembered him having all kinds of businesses. He was an entrepreneur. He was a military police. And then he got out of that. He worked at a prison, but he also had all these other businesses that he would start and all these partners. And he was very successful. And he just, again, had this obsession with going to Disney World. Just the two of them, no kids or anything. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. And they'd always bring us stuff back from Disney World. And the more I researched now, especially into Disney World and things that go on there, especially things that like underneath Disney World. Again, this is, I guess, speculation, but depends on if you believe the sources or not, that there's like a whole intelligence agency and things going on under Disney World. And I just have strange feelings that that's what he was involved in.
So your connection to that is because they always went to Disney World?
Disney World, he always wore this pinky ring with a weird symbol on it. He always had a lot of people coming and going, his business partners. And anytime those business partners would be around, same thing with that weird feeling. Like I used to call them like my spider senses would be tingling. They just felt off and weird. And again, I hope this is all just, being a kid. I hope this was absolutely nothing, but it's just, there were too many connections that I was able to make that just seemed like something was off at the very least.
I'm looking at a map of the tunnels right now. Theoretical tunnels, I suppose. I think the tunnels are confirmed. It's just what are they used for? Which the idea of human trafficking pops in my head.
Are you familiar with the Eyes on the Right podcast?
I've heard of it.
She had a guy on who, from a very young age, he was from a powerful family. And then he was kind of like, they put him through years later so they could release him. They put him through this like brainwashing and he forgot all about it, but he started going through and remembering things. And he remembered that when he was a child, his grandfather would work there and bring him through. And he said that in those tunnels, they would keep children in cages and do all kinds of different things down there. And so it's just, it's a dark rabbit hole to go down.